Hi guys, welcome back to Sim UK. This is MudRunner, a Spintires game, which is the successor to Spintires, which kind of just fell into the mire of non-development. Hopefully this game won't have the same effect. I'm hoping it's not going to have the same lack of development as Spintires, but I don't know for sure. If you own Spintires, you can pick this game up for 50% off, which is quite cool. That's the reason why I have it, because I've already got Spintires. So yeah, I'm going to jump into a challenge today and just try and get myself used to the game. What's this? The rig. Pick up a trailer, then drive the rig to a small town. Bonus objectives: don't damage your vehicle or any other vehicle. Don't drive in the opposite road lane. Use the cockpit camera when driving with the trailer. Okay. Start the challenge. Welcome to the challenge. Primary objective: pick up a trailer, then drive the rig to a small town. Bonus objectives: don't damage your vehicle or any other vehicle. Don't drive in the opposite road lane, and use the cockpit camera when driving with the trailer. Does that mean the whole way through, or just, you know, try it? I don't know. Right. The first thing we need to do is pick up the trailer. Activate the navigational map to locate it. So, looks like my wheel is working. That's good. I can turn the wheels there. And I can see in the... Oh, God. This is cockpit camera, is it? Wow. I was expecting something a bit more advanced than this, if I'm being honest. But, okay. First thing we need to do is pick up the trailer. Activate the navigational map to locate it. Now, I've bound that to a button. Which one is it? There we go. So, that's where the trailer is. Okay. Okay. How do I change that then? There we are. So I need to pull out of here, turn left, first right. Alrighty. Start the engine. Handbrake off. First gear. Now the audio in this game is pretty amazing. Oh, I know what I forgot to try. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have head tracking, but I wanted to at least test it. Let me just try and set that up. Right, okay, so it seems that swapping out of the game actually completely shuts this down back to the main menu. And you can see there's a different background screen, which is quite cool. Wow. Touching anything. If I move the wheel, I didn't even move it. I just put my fingers on it. But it's so sensitive to the wheel, which is not a bad thing, I guess. Just rather it was sort of disengaged at this point. Maybe let the D-pad do something and nothing else. So it does register the D-pad, but you can't bind it to anything. So that might be a G29 thing, I don't know. So let's get rid of the mouse then and see if we can't do this just with the G29. So challenges. Okay, well, button 19 is confirm. Which button is button 19, for goodness sakes? It's the plus button. Okay. So we're going to do the rig. Try it again. Yes, we've read this already. Let's go. 100 driver. I don't know what that means. Hopefully that'll go away. Yes, it has. Good. Right. So we are in cockpit view. And that's my handbrake. What button did I bind to start the engine? Not that. What does that do? Well, I can say conclusively, unfortunately, that head tracking does not work. I'm using the D-pad to look up and down and left and right. It would be really nice if head tracking was included as part of development, because this game is just screaming out for head tracking to be included. And the inside of these vehicles could be improved as well, in my humble opinion. That's the start button. That's the map. That's advanced button. What the hell did I bind to start the engine? Did I bind anything to start the engine? Maybe I didn't. See, now I've got this problem of having to use the flipping D-pad to look out for oncoming vehicles and such. Which is great until you turn the wheel and then the D-pad is the opposite way round to that you expect it to be. Oh, it's horrible. Definitely head tracking. In any driving game, head tracking is a must. First question is, why on earth would you park a truck down here, a trailer? Second question is, where's my flipping D-pad gone? Now, I'm fortunate enough to have a wireless head tracker available to me, but unfortunately the battery is currently flat, so I'm going to have to charge that. But I am curious. Oh, really? It wants me to go through the water. Okay. We don't have differential lock or anything else in this view, so we're getting an awful lot of spin there. But we are moving forward, so I'm not going to complain. I'm going to try and stick in second. We've already damaged the vehicle and we are very much stuck here. I'm going to have to go outside. Must be a rock or something. We're just not getting any traction whatsoever. Oh, we got a bit of bite, just a tad, a smidgen. Why the heck it demanded that you go through the water, I don't know. Probably just to make my life an absolute flipping misery. That is a big rock. Go on. Go on, girl. Get up there. You're not going to go, are you? Come on. I did not want to go through the water, but the game told me I had to. It's kind of weird, but just wiggling the wheel can often make a huge difference to progressing or not. This is a workout for the arms, I'm telling you now. Well, I'm losing points left, right and centre here. got to say, the effects on the water is quite impressive. Based on my recollection of Spintires, I think it's actually improved. We are not moving at all. We are totally stuck. Basically, guys, this is what this game is all about. It's you versus mud. And a lot of the time the mud's going to be winning, and it's whether or not you have the patience, the forethought and the tenacity to just keep battling away, trying new things. God damn it. I've damaged this vehicle so much. It's very sensitive. Very sensitive. Jesus. Playing with the steering wheel is immeasurably more difficult than playing with the controller in this game. It's also a lot more physical. Wow. And unlike a lot of games where you think, well, there must be a way of doing it. They wouldn't put you in a situation where stupid game. They wouldn't put you in a situation where you can't get out of the situation you're in. Well, that's where this game is very, very different from most games. It will quite happily leave you stuck in a big puddle of mud forever. It does not care if you get out or if you don't get out. Couldn't care less how long you spend trying to get your truck moving forwards or backwards, any direction. Really, really doesn't care. Okay, what I haven't tried is winch. Is there a winch on this? Doesn't look like there is. Oh, there might be. There might be a winch on this. That doesn't sound healthy, does it? Right, let's have a look, see here. What can we do? I think we're going to have to go here. Let's try that. Is that tree going to take it? Well, that's as much as it can move us. Let's see if we can move ourselves. Kind of, if I can keep the winch going at the same time. We are at least moving. That's something. That rock is a problem, but if we can use it to our advantage, then all good. It's not really had the desired effect, has it? Go on, girl. Keep going. Edge yourself forward. Go on. Definitely do with the nearer tree, couldn't we? Again, because I've got my foot on the clutch, it's making the mouse behave rather erratically. There's that tree there. Which is kind of in a useful position. That's not me that's really damaging the engine. It's just that the game... There we go. The game is struggling to acknowledge when I'm depressing the clutch or not. Seriously? Now we're stuck here. That's not good either. Ah, wow. Because I've got my foot on the clutch. You really cannot touch anything. Let's turn the wheels actually, and there's a massive rock there that I didn't see. Okay, well, as an absolute mission, this has scored very highly. On being ridiculously difficult, this game scores an A. And for challenging gameplay, it scores A plus or A star. Wow, we just can't get anywhere. So that tree there looks like a winner for me. If we can reach it, which we can. And that should get us over this last little bit. And finally moving forwards again. Goodness me. What an effort that was. That took me 20 minutes to go through that bit of water. So there's the trailer. We've got to back up to it. It's going to be tricky with this camera. But utilising the cameras at our disposal, it's not too bad, I guess. It's just like Euro Truck Simulator, except considerably muddier. I think I'm quite lined up there. Truck positioned, now enter the advanced mode. Okay, I have to take my feet off the brake, off the clutch, off everything, because if I so much as touch the steering wheel, it'll affect the mouse, which is quite a big problem actually. So that's that attached, and now we got to get back out of here, which is not, I think, going to be involving us going through that puddle again. Parking brake off. Oh, now use your navigational map to check out your next location. Where is our next location? There. Okay, so it's not sat-nav, it's just, that's where you've got to go, figure out how to get there. Now, it doesn't look to me as though you can get off here onto this. This is like a bridge, an overpass. But we're going to try driving down here and see if we can come across. Maybe it will let us. I don't know. But we're not going through the water. I never wanted to go through the water. I thought coming down this way would be better, but going through the water is hell. And we did manage it eventually. Try going through this puddle at speed. Come on, third gear. Third gear does not work. And you cannot shift quickly. You cannot shift quickly. The clutch response is just wrong. Constantly wrong. Now, this is what I was hoping wouldn't happen. And it has happened. Go on, just keep going. As much as I want to spend my time in first person view. Why is the engine stalling? I had the clutch down. Right, let's try this then. Plenty of fuel, plenty of battery life. I mean, the ambiance is pretty darn good. It feels cold, it feels Russian. It feels pretty sparse. Oh, it is like a crossover. There's me pressing the old button to indicate, forgetting that this is Spintires and there's no such thing as an indicator. Oh wow, come on. The camera is the biggest problem for me. Head tracking would just fix this game up beautifully. If you added head tracking to this game, it would just be sublime. But without it, it's really clunky and horrible. All the cameras are absolutely fine, but not having them in the game itself whilst you're driving is a real problem for me. Maybe you don't agree. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Right, let's check the map. That's not the map. Oh yeah, this is our turning. It's quite a small map, I guess. But it drives brilliantly. It feels so realistic and very authentic. It's just that head tracking is seemingly not here. And the audio is just spot on, I've got to say. It sounds brilliant. Can I zoom in? Good. Ah, right. So I don't want to turn right here. I want to keep going. And then take the next right. Okie dokie-os. And I think it's gotten darker. See if we can put the headlights on. Oh, they're already on. Okay. Camera problems again. Trying to find the D-pad to turn the camera view is awful. You won't have this problem if you're playing with the controller, because the camera can be manipulated by the controller, by the thumbstick. So it's a darn sight easier than using the wheel. The wheel definitely makes this game more difficult. Now, I don't know the width of this vehicle, so I'm going to be very careful. Well, I say very careful as I floor it through that gap. As careful as I can be, I guess, is what I'm saying. That's trailer cam, which is quite cool. Trailer cam works brilliantly. Right, where the heck am I going actually? Be nice if that would get out of the way. So we're going left and then right and round. Okay, good. That's pretty straightforward. Oh man, if this game had head tracking, it would just be the complete package. This is like, I would love to see some of these physics represented in Euro Truck 2. Because in my humble opinion, Euro Truck 2 is just so easy. There's no difficulty. I mean, I've got stuck on a hill with a heavy trailer once or twice before, but really, there's not that much challenge. This, on the other hand, is almost too much challenge. Reverse the truck so that the trailer is facing that way. You sons of guns. Yeah, I was going to say, can I knock that tree over? Alrighty, let's have a go at this then. It's almost straight back. But obviously I can't see the truck now, so I don't actually know which way the wheels are turning. which makes it really tricky. Let's see if I can... Oh god, how did I end up in that position? Right. Just reverse back, please. There we go, there we go. Come on. That's obviously not close enough. Wow, just the mud alone. Something's stuck, isn't it? Release the accelerator when shifting. I did, mate, I did. I fully depressed the clutch before you started moaning at me, I promise you. See that bit of grass in the middle? I'm going to try and use that to my advantage. It's definitely trapped on something, isn't it? Wow. What the flipping hell? The winch was connected. How did that happen? How the hell did that happen? That kind of explains why I couldn't drive forwards and made the game vastly more complicated than it actually needed to be at that moment in time. Nope, wrong way. Bit of left hand down. Oh my god. Oh god. Honestly, the camera is the biggest problem for me. I really don't like it. Oh, I'm not enjoying this a great deal. And now we are flipping stuck as well. Oh, wow. The mouse and the wheel do not work well together. This time, surely. Oh, as soon as the mud gets it, it just goes. not being able to see the truck just makes this basically impossible. Oh man alive. And you've got no mirrors either, so you can't use those, which is traditionally how I would park a truck, trailer rather. Which is agonising. It's such an easy thing to do, but in these circumstances, anything but easy. Again, see, the mud just takes it too far. To be honest with you, in Russia, in conditions like this, if the bloke said to you, I want my trailer parked exactly there, you'd probably have a few choice Russian expletives in the bag ready to pass on to that nice gentleman with his ridiculously unnecessary requests. No, got that wrong. And I hit that car. I hope that's the dude's car who wants it parked in this stupid position. Honestly guys, this is so difficult. So I've got it lined up nearly straight, right? Come on. Finally. Wow, this game, I tell you, is so tough. Handbrake on. Right, I need to not touch anything now, because if I do, the mouse is going to be all over the place. Detach the trailer. Drive away from the trailer to complete the challenge. I would be more than happy to do that. Oh, again, I have to be specifically in this spot, do I? You've completed the challenge. Time played 35 minutes. Fuel consumed 102 litres. Distance travelled 1.8 kilometres. That is just ridiculous statistics right there. Don't damage your vehicle or any other vehicle. Failed. Don't drive in the opposite road lane. Failed. Use the cockpit camera when driving with the trailer. Failed. So it did mean the entire way then. You can't use the cockpit camera when driving with the trailer because you've got no mirrors to park the flipping trailer. Stupid game. This game definitely needs development, but my God, does it have some potential. That is incredibly frustrating, and that's what you need to understand. If you're going to buy into this game, you are going to have moments where you just want to throw everything out the window. Lots and lots and lots. That's the first challenge. Somehow I made that way more complicated than it needed to be. But I haven't played this game for quite a long time, Spintires I mean. So I am out of practice, and to be quite honest with you, it's flipping tough, really tough. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys, and join me again if I ever make another one. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Till next time. Goodbye.